The downside is the back side of the mule's hooves are softer than the front half, so they wear down quicker.
What kind of exercises can be done to lighten up the front end of a 17-year-old mule? Tends to trip a lot. Nicki from Michigan. So what do you have to say about that one there, Steve?
Oh, when a mule is tripping in the front end, there are a lot of things going on. Number one, Nicki, are you shoeing your mule? That's one question. Number two, saddle placement is incredible. The amount of people who call me with mules tripping, their saddles, and even before them, but their saddles sitting on top of the scapula, and the animals have lots of different problems. So I would ask those two questions. If we can see a picture of the saddle sitting on the mule, that'd be great. But that's when a mule's tripping in the front end, we look at shoes first, trimming. We make sure we're at the same angle. Anytime you trim your mules and shoe them, or just trim them, you always want to do it, your angles, according to the slope of the shoulder. So the slope of the shoulder dictates that. The downside is the back side of the mule's hooves are softer than the front half, so they wear down quicker and you have less of a heel. And then take this as your foot right here. This is called the quarters from here back, and that's usually the part where it starts to shrink in. So when one isn't been trimmed properly and they have contracted heels, the frog is now smaller, and the frog pumps blood up and down the leg. And if you don't have good blood going up and down the leg, it's like a tire that don't have proper air. It's not going to go down the road right. And that's the first thing I would go to with your mule.
He is only shod 2 to 3 times a year. Trips whether he is shod or barefoot. Saddle is set up behind the wither's scapula. What do you say there?
How long have you had the mule?
Yeah. So next question there, Nicki. How long have you had the mule? And is there any other information that you would want to know from her?
Here's the thing. When, people buy mules, but we don't know the history behind the mule. So this Patty and everybody else, you see, it's just like any other type of lameness or illness. It doesn't just happen. It is coming. So conceivably, it could have been this. It could have been the saddle on top of the scapula back before they got the mule. It could be that as whoever it is doing the shoeing is like 3 times a year. That's not enough. And shoeing is not fixing the problem, okay? Just putting shoes on is one thing, but you have to be able to shoe in such a way so that you fix it. If the heels are turning in, the farrier is not doing a correct job.